Hey everyone, YouTube, Facebook, Tumblr, or if you just visited my YouTube channel or bought a roller, an Atlas foam roller, well, welcome. So this is going to be an instruction on pretty much the high points and getting used to the roller, getting used to how it feels. I feel that you really haven't experienced, you've experienced it a little bit with a regular foam roller, but as far as, this foam roller, it's mechanical. So you can do a lot more with it. So let's get ready. So what you want to really do is either start off with a little bit of music, kind of get you in the mood, and you're going to want to put that behind you. See where my hands are. You want to lean back on it and get it really comfortable in the lower part of your back, and just really go up and down with ease. Don't try to force it. It's going to be a very smooth motion back and forth, kind of like wave-like motion, but essentially it's going to pop out your lower back very quickly. So get ready for that. And it's just a great feeling. It's not like your regular foam roller, it's immediate. So get those knees in, lean back on it, get relaxed on it, and there you go. You're on your way to really popping out your lower back. So, and further along, I'm going to show you some really cool, transitional moves, similar to, similar to yoga or Tai Chi, to where you're trying to keep everything smooth and flowing. You're not trying to stop, roll over because you just loosened up your back, and you don't want to mess that up, and really you don't want to tighten up those muscles again. You want that tension to be loose so you can walk about, your day and feeling very free moving and with really good spine posture. So right here, bringing my knees in, this is going to be the ab motion. So you want to bring your knees in. Well, lean back first, okay? Don't hyperextend. Bring your knees in and down, okay? And then we're going to go forward, and you can also push up, and then you can stand up. Now, I have an interesting way of grabbing that, but really the proper mechanics of it is to have the overhand grip, not the underhand grip for that. You can have the underhand grip, but I prefer the overhand. So what I did there, just utilize the handles, and I am now rolling out my ankles and shins. So that is really good at loosening up those tight joints that you have from, for sitting too long or just simply not using it. So we're rolling out those lower ankles because most of the time we are just sitting in sedentary. So right there, I am keeping my knees bent, okay? As I roll down that, you don't want to have your knees flat, because what that's going to do is that's going to throw off that patellar ligament. It's going to pinch a little bit. So be careful. So always keep your knee bent when you're doing that as you change positions. You see? Bend my knees and come forward. So there you go. Now if you have shin splints, perfect for shin splints. You can either sit down, roll out your shin splints, or you can do what I just did on the roller. So I did just transition to lower abdominals. This is my my favorite abs right here. These are the leg raises. You're bringing your knees in like the seesaw motion. Then you can transition to holding that bar with the palm up or palm facing down. And you can have total stability and just move your core. Now, these abs I made up. I have pretty much the ownership of this exercise, but feel free to do it. And so there you go, transition. Did you see that? All three different types. So we did regular leg raises, we did isolated, just the abs and the core, went to bicycles. Now I'm coming up and doing a push-up. Okay, that's the convenience of the handles. You can do so much plyometrics. I mean, you can do a lot with this thing. You can use it with the TRX. You can use it with regular dumbbells. You can actually attach barbell plates to it on the ends and do all sorts of stuff. So I am right here. I'm going to be loosening up my hamstrings. And I want to show you the proper way of doing this. And it's kind of interesting how you can also roll up. This is a transitional point that you want to mark down. So you're rolling that out, get it real loose. Now you want to go ahead and start thinking about, how am I going to stand up in this position, okay? So you're gonna jam it right in to, well, I guess your butt, okay? After you do all that fascia rolling out your IT band, your calves, your bicep femoris, all those, okay? But what you're wanting to do is you're wanting all these transitional points to make your whole thing, your transition, smooth and definitely not rocky. So here we go. It's going to be right under there as you're putting it under your knees. Watch the motion, and you'll bring it back. That's to sit up correctly, okay? Jam it into your back, and then you can go do any fascia roll. And now, here we go. And this is the point to where I kind of ease up, okay? It's going to be, like I'm showing you, it's going to be a little abdominal core work. You're going to have some good abdominal muscles for this. But there you go, sitting up, and you're walking it forward, okay? And now I'm rolling out my glutes, okay? Get that butt all nice and loose. See, and there you go. You can roll out, roll down, roll right back up into the seated normal position. And I call it more the primary position, or the primary transitional position, because you're going to frequently use it. And I promise you, if you don't, you're really not going to be utilizing the Atlas roller to its full capabilities or correctly. So you're going to take your back out of alignment if you don't use these transitions, okay? I know this because I've not messed my back up using it, but I have incorrectly gotten up from using it and tweaked my back a little bit. So here are the abs. These will not cause you any type of lower back pain as long as you follow my direction. So you want to keep it in the small of your back, bend your knees forward, and then it's coming up, okay? You want to try to control, you want to control your feet going to the ground. It's like a seesaw motion, okay? And so this is the other abs, okay, that you can transition to from those. See where my elbows are? They're at about a 90-degree angle, okay, palms up, and it's total control of your core. Now I'm situating myself, okay, on my left side. See where my palm up on my left hand, right hand is going to be over. So it's going to be palm down on my right, okay? And then palm up on my left, leaning into more of that hip joint there, okay? And that right there is going to be rolling out the hips, and then also rolling out a little bit of the obliques as well. Very good exercise to kind of a trigger point movement, okay? You're going to get a lot of good release from it. And again, you can roll up at that position, like I call it's the primary transitional point. So it's the primary transitional movement. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm just showing you just a different side so you can see. So right there you see the palm down on the left since it's opposite. And then you can do anything from there. But if you have problems right there in the hip flexors, just go ahead and, take some time and roll it out. So then you can easily transition to more leg raises and abs. So as you can see, I was turning the hips. Leg raises, I found are the best movement, okay? And they have strength in my abs. I make it look easy. It's not as easy, but as long as you take your time with it, you're going to perfect it, and you're going to have abdominal endurance like you never imagined. So right here is interesting. This is more of an advanced movement, but you're going to want to bring your knees in and crunch. So knees in and crunch towards your knees. And that's going to be on more situated on either side, the right or the left side, like you just saw, with one left palm up and the right palm down, situated on your left side, or the side that the palm is down. You want to be facing that. And I'm just showing you here more transitional 2 push-ups. So you can go from any position push-up to abs, from abs to push-ups, and then back to rolling out, loosening up the lower back to ab transition. And then there you go, sit up, very straight back, get your balance, and pop up, okay? It's a very, very strong just pop up. So I'm going to show you one other thing you can do just until you get it down. You can use a supporter and stand up, and then there you go. So thanks for joining me on this first video. Hopefully you have a little bit of an idea